Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That child got in my comment section and said, the DNC has to give us a better candidate.
Girl, I could tell you missed civics class. I can literally tell you've missed civics class. The DNC does not... Jesus. The DNC does...
Listen, y'all are driving my sisters crazy. Two of the most patient women that I've seen on this app during this election cycle who are willing to educate, they are just wiping their hands of y'all. Y'all are wearing them out. So ladies, okay, I'm going to take this on. I'm going to take this on and kind of educate the people, because I too keep seeing and hearing this comment all over TikTok. The DNC needs to give us a better candidate. The DNC needs to put up a better candidate. Hold on, let me woosah. I said a couple of weeks ago that I was going to stop saying that people are ignorant, because that is divisive language. And if somebody were to insinuate that I was ignorant, my listening ears would immediately shut off. So I said a couple of weeks ago that I was going to stop using that type of language, because I don't want to be dismissive, I don't want to be divisive, and I don't want to be disrespectful. I want people to understand what is going on. So now that I've woosah'd, the DNC does not put up our candidates. The DNC stands for the Democratic National Committee. They do not put up our political candidates. Anybody can run for any political position. If I wanted to run for President of the United States, I would have to get a team. I would have to get a team together, because if I'm taking this seriously, then me and my team are going to have to reach out to every single state in these United States to find out how I get my name on the ballot. It is up to me, the candidate, to get my name on the ballot. And where it gets tricky is each state has different rules and requirements to get your name on the ballot. It is the reason why some candidates' name don't show up on the ballot. Doesn't matter if you're Democrat or progressive or Republican or independent, third party, Green Party. Each state has requirements. And if you are running as a Democrat, you have to meet the requirements in that state to get your name on the ballot. In some states, a third-party candidate will not show up on the ballot because the state is not going to take the time to deal with a third-party candidate who is not going to bring in a huge number of votes. This is why we say, if you're voting third party, you are going to throw your vote away, or it's going to help Donald Trump. Hell, even if you're running as a Democrat or Republican, if you have not met the requirements for that state, you will not get on the ballot. It is up to the candidate to do what they need to do to get on the ballot. And then once you're on the ballot, it is up to the candidate to bring their platform to the people. And then if we're interested as the people, we vote for them. This is the Ballotpedia website. Is it Ballotpedia or Ballotpedia? Go on over and find this website and look up Democratic National Committee. You'll find out what it is that they do. But of course, you know I'm going to tell you. The DNC is responsible for overseeing the process of writing and promoting the party's platform every 4 years and providing national leadership surrounding campaign fundraising, political activity, and election strategy. That is what the DNC does. That's one of the things that the DNC does. It is the DNC's responsibility to let us know what is it that the Democrats stand behind policy-wise. What is their overall goals for the future? That's what the DNC does. They do not put up the candidates. Perfect example. Real life example. Last night, Joe Biden won the New Hampshire primary. Joe Biden wasn't even on the ballot. He won because Democrats in that state got together and decided to write Joe Biden's name in. And he won. He, as the political candidate, said, I'm not going to focus on New Hampshire. I'm focusing on my black people, the black vote, their black voices, and I am going to focus on South Carolina and making sure that their voices are heard sooner in this process instead of bringing up the rear. So he didn't even campaign in New Hampshire. He's solely focused on the black vote in South Carolina. His name wasn't on the ballot because technically he didn't do what was required from New Hampshire to get his name on the ballot. According to Google, Dean Phillips, Maryann Williamson, and a whole bunch of other strange people I ain't never seen, their names were on the primary ballot in New Hampshire. According to Google, here are the other names, people I've never heard of, and a bunch of other names, people I never heard of. The Claudia lady you guys keep running around and putting down in my comments, her name didn't even show up on the ballot. You have to meet the requirements for each state. It's not the DNC. That's all I got.